Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Saturday Night Chaos night here on the FF6 Worlds Collide Community Channel. I am Saberwolf. I am joined in the booth by Darkness. How you doing, buddy? My fellow Moogle, my Moogle from last round.
I'm doing good. Today's chaos will be brought to you by Ultros, so it should hopefully be normal, but
Yeah,
you never
not
know.
much chaos on this one today. No. But before we get going, we do want to mention one quick little bit of information. That is the Ultima Derby here. Coming up here October 17th and 18th. Right here on the FF6 Worlds Collide channel. We get ready for a race of a lifetime. Two teams of elite racers will go head to head in a 2-day real-time relay race. Don't miss this historic charity event. Cheer on your favorite teams and players and help support some amazing causes. One of those causes will be the St. Jude's Research Hospital, represented by Team Mobles. At St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, the mission is simple yet profound: to advance cures and means of prevention for pediatric catastrophic diseases through research and treatment. And on the other side will be Team Interceptor. They'll be running for the Texas Chihuahua Rescue Canada Incorporated, which is a volunteer-led organization committed to working with our friends and rescue to adopt dogs and to provide education about responsible pet ownership. And once again, that will be all available here on this channel, February 17th and 18th. Please stay tuned all day long. Pretty much like a 24-hour round-trip race here, so we'll have that up on there. But tonight, we just have some, I guess, basic. I guess we're vanilla, I guess, in our terms, right?
Yep.
Why are we so basic? But yeah, we're doing Ultra Slate today. Once again, we're gonna have our 4 runners. Once again, we have Nani Gray, Drinks Glue, Leo, and Honeydew. And I'm just noticing that Drinks Glue, I am missing their stream for some reason, or they're just in black. So we will check in with him just a second before we get going here. That he is not streaming his game.
Did you forget the S? Because you forgot the S on the thing. Or no, okay, it's just on the yeah, it's black on his stream.
Yeah, it is black on our screen. So once we get him up and running, we'll be going here in just a second. Once again, this is Ultras League. This is the, I guess you could say, the base flag set that we run all of our races on, for any kind of like basically seat sets we build, any kind of randomized rebuild from it. Ultras League is basically our base form of this event. So let me, once again, we're going to get Glue here up and running here in just a second. Once we get him all trimmed up here. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. All right. We'll be good to go here in just a second. Once again, we have Drinks Glue, pretty much one of our administrators of our community and the CEO, CFO of the Moogle Cup, which, if you want to figure out what that is, I want to get introduced into that, be sure to check that out. Basically, if you're new to the community and you want to learn how to play this game, that is probably the greatest way to do it for that. Also, you want to talk about other runners here?
Yeah, so I mean, they're all pretty experienced runners. I'm fairly new to the community, so if anyone that's like been around since I joined is like experienced to me. I don't know, have a huge history with this, but I know they are all much faster than me. I can say that much. But yeah, I think this should be a pretty good race. They're all seasoned Worlds Collide and Ultros League players. I don't know off the top of my head what leagues they were in or will be in for Ultros League, but yeah, I think it should be a fun one.
Yeah, definitely. Leo also is one of our actually, pretty much all 4 of these runners have been around our community for a very long time. Nandi Gray is, I believe, was in our Moogle Cup not too long ago. And since we went through it, Honeydew is actually one of our behind the scenes creators of the stats companion, I believe. So if you want to know what the inner workings of stats and like that are in this game, be sure to check that out as well.
Yeah, Stats Companion has been very helpful for me to learn what my bad habits are, like being in menus for way too long. It's definitely very useful if you want to get much better at Worlds Collide. But anyway, we should be beginning in very soon. So this should be a fun race.
Alrighty.
Uh,
Let's count down the clock here is 3, 2, 1, go. Now, once again, we're in a slight delay here, of course, on the
Yeah.
visuals, but all the times and official times will be inside our Discord because that is real time and real synced.
Yep.
So we
And
are
here
off
we
and
go.
running like a thunder herd of Moogles.
Go Celis Sabin.
Go
Interesting
save
start.
it. So apparently we are gonna have a riot. There is no Yamaro start here.
Yeah. Glue did
So-
not get his special Yumaro version of the seed where he gets to start with Yumaro.
But at least my influence of Saber was in here because we did have a Celeste star. So ha ha ha.
Yes.
Sabin, my bad.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see how many people go to whatchamacallit, South Vergara basement. That's generally good a starting check to do because it's free if you have Celis and there's a ton of chests in there. But right now everyone's in Narsh, which is pretty typical. I know you're anti Narsh start, but these guys are pro Narsh.
Time out. I'm not anti Narsh start. Let's go this. Let's repreface this, okay? I don't like doing Narsh early because there are so many characters in this game that has Narsh looped in with their checks. Is why I don't like going Narsh, because you're probably going to end up going there anyways. Now, granted, on this starting character set, probably not going to be having Narsh anywhere in the near future, so probably, yeah, coming here might be a better option here. Right now, not really seeing... Okay, well, the Relic Shop's pretty freaking good, alright? We have a Hyper Wrist, we have golden hairpins, we have earrings, we have pretty much all we need for equip-wise for the Relic Shop right there. Dream School is also going to check in our weapon shop here. Not much in the weapon shop, though. So, yeah. And you mentioned South Figaro. Celeste check's kind of a drive-by check because everybody goes South Figaro because not only has a lot of good shops, has a good chest as well there. And so Celeste is drive-by. What really is the question mark is when are they going to loop in Gogo's check? The Gogo's technically a free check. But is a little time-consuming because you have to get swallowed up by a monster, run through an entire puzzle maze, have to deal with the leprechauns on the bridges, of course. And so it can be a bit of a sticky wicket on people just not liking to do it. By the way, Minerva there in that chest in the Returners hideout.
Yeah, so, well, there are definitely many ways to path the start of this. We're seeing everyone do the same pathing right now. There's clearly been a gentleman's agreement to do a Narsh Returner start. We'll see if it differs once we get out of Returners. I didn't see if there are any decent items there, but they're selling some stuff, so there's probably sleeping bags, yeah, and Phoenix Downs, yeah.
Phoenix Downs,
definitely want some of those, because, yeah, you don't, unlike in Moogle Cup, you don't start with any Phoenix Downs, so I'd like to have that.
By the way,
Ice Shield in the pot.
Yeah,
well.
Ice Shield in the trash bin there. Vanna's trash can.
Ooh,
Oh,
and
a
a
ribbon.
ribbon.
Wow.
And,
So Dream School, a couple extra tidbits there that some people don't actually go and get there. So
Yeah, I never bother with that chest because it's a little bit out of the way. So, yeah, that's definitely... I don't think I saw it. I think he was the only one to go there, but I might be wrong there.
okay.
Yep, meanwhile, you got South Figaro. Yep.
Can we
Everyone
get a
go to
little
South Figaro.
diversity, pal?
Yep, this is... all this. If you want to 101 of the standard route for... your shopping, this is it, I guess.
And we are
this is where everyone's
4
going.
for 4.
Yep.
Gee. So we do not have Saberwolf strats on this run, that's for darn
Yep.
sure. But granted, okay, these guys, like Honeydew, Dream School, Naughty Gray, Leo, kind of slightly newer, all these, but Naughty Gray, Dream School, and Honeydew, these guys are all Elixir, Mega Elixir level players, which is the top tier for Ultros League, and Honeydew just cannot get along with the NPCs in this run. First he gets body blocked by the Returner hideout guard, now he's being blocked by the old man in South Figaro, so they're having a tough time with the NPCs this run.
I think technically speaking, we've seen one divergent path, which is taking that ribbon chest by Glue there.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's been pretty much all the same. He was selling something for, I don't know what was in the open shop. Oh, Pearl Rod. Yep. That's really nice to have one or two of those, although they are definitely very expensive in UL, unlike in Moogle Cup. Although Pearl Rods are still kind of expensive in Moogle Cup, but 16k is a
Ooh,
lot.
wow. Okay. So already we're having a bit of a jet seat already here as Celeste. Oh, Atma weapon.
Atma.
So we got Minerva, Ice Shield, Atma weapon, and we just picked up Gollum, Esper in the Celeste's free check there. So we are already off and running with great items and Espers.
Yeah, we'll see. Once you get out, they'll probably, or once they've done all the things with Thunder Rod there. It's nice to have. They'll probably check and see what those spells the Golem gives, but hopefully it's something nice to get them started. I forget. I should pay more attention when they were looking at their abilities. I don't remember seeing what the abilities of Celeste and Sabin were. Yeah. Yeah, but everyone in the basement as expected.
We're just having a party
Nani,
in the basement right now.
Yeah. Nani is winning the looting race so far. First out of South Figaro. Let's see where they go now. Zen World of Balance, it looks like. We'll see how many people go there. Maybe all 4. Who knows? 36k Glowing Stone at Zen Thief.
That's not terrible. Oh, Economizer.
Yep. Oh, ooh. We have our first divergence. Glue's going to World of Ruin. He's World of Ruin Zen. So
okay, so
same town, different world.
So we'll see how much this costs. I don't think he saw. Oh, so this is actually a double up because we have Sabin in our party. This actually gives us 2 checks in 1. Now that is a soldier holding up the building, so that means it's going to be an item or Esper for the end of that 1 check. We know that it's 36,000 gold and an Esper for the thief. Now, in the World of Ruin, that amount might be slightly different. So we'll see how much it costs in the World of Ruin here on Drink School side. Go up to the thief, and it's 61,000, so it's almost double the amount here in World of Ruin. So World of Balance is going to be the right way to go if you want to be spendthrift. So, big words today.
Yeah, don't think...
Wow, I'm impressed with myself.
Ooh, Fire Rod, that's nice. Yeah, don't think we're going to see anyone buying that in World of Ruin, at least. Honeydew also joining Glue on Team World of Ruin here on the right side versus Team World of Balance.
Oh,
we got
okay.
Nani doing our first check already at Imperial Camp. Only 7 minutes in. That's how you know these guys are good, because I would probably be shopping for like another 5 or 6 minutes at least.
Not much there on the Golem Esper, although Golem Esper in and of itself is probably is one of the best Espers of the game. Does have Cure 3 on it, so that not a bad spell there to try to learn, at least defensively.
Yes, Cure 3 is, you don't care about it until you absolutely need it on Final Kefka when, everyone's dying and you're struggling and stuff, and so it's definitely a nice to have. Ooh, an EXP egg there. Honeydew just picked up. So this is really a jet seat. We're going to get tons of fast stuff.
Where was the XP egg?
It was in the collapsing house. It was in the bottom.
And Glue did not get that,
chest.
actually, did he?
Yeah. I was not paying attention if he picked every chest.
Oh, there it is right there. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, Naughty Gray, continuing the slight divergence for him. Everybody else is doing Collapsing House. Well, they are actually doing the camp. This is actually one of the best starts in the game for at least doing a real check with the fights and all, because there's no boss fight here. It's just regular Joe Schmo monsters in this fights. So you get some levels underneath your belt without having to worry about a big bad boss person trying to mess up your day. So,
although you never know, there are some big bad boss persons even in the random encounters, but you can at least always run from them, which is nice, unlike an actual boss. Ooh, wrench to the face misses, thankfully, and Grease Monkey goes down, and we got our first kill.
By the way, it is a health Sabin and a steel Celeste. So not much offense. And then getting Cure 3 off an Esper on Gollum, not that great either now. So even less so.
And we see Glue. We see Glue doing Zone Eater.
Okay.
We'll see how the trolls respect him.
Now,
Because
now this is interesting because Glue has not done the camp yet, and this will actually push up scaling a little bit more, having more checks under the belt, and if it gets, especially if this is an Esper character, because that means the monsters that he's going to be fighting are going to give more experience when he actually gets there. So, Nutty doing basically the bare minimum of what these monsters are going to be, and okay, level 1 monsters here is not going to get much experience anyways. So, ooh, Atlas armlet there for Drinks Glue with the Atma weapon. That's going to be huge.
Yep, always nice thing to have. Ooh,
Leo. Oh well, data's not bad. Do we have a Pearl Rod?
We have rods. Yeah.
We have
nicely.
Pearl Rods. We have Mimic. We're good.
Yeah.
By the way, going back to the whole Honeydew doing the whole Stats Companion, we found out from the Stats Companion over a year's worth of research that if you start with Go-Go, that is actually one of the fastest starts in the game. So the fastest starting character in the game is actually Go-Go, because of that reason of being able to mimic the rod breaks. And I actually missed what the reward was for Drinks Glue. My bad.
I saw it, but
it's an Esper.
I'm
okay.
Bad. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. Now they're going to do Imperial Camp themselves. Fortunately, we're gonna have to use the 32k of Pearl Rods that they bought immediately to not die to this stat limit, but.
Yes, but if this is like an Illumina or another Esper, this could put Leo on a very, very different track because this is a completely random counter. We're just talking about there, by the way, earlier today in our FS6 Worlds Collide Discord. Please check it out there on Discord. Permanent link is on our site at fs6worldscollide.com. We're just talking about this, about how the Doom Gauge check is kind of random and what it can give you. You don't even have to have Setzer already get into this fight. And Leo has just scored an Esper right there, so that is actually huge. Not everybody's going to have that ability to get this one. And it is a Bahamut one. That is very, very nice, especially when you have very little offense, at least magically here.
Yeah, not as good as it would be in Moogle Cup where you have multi-summon, but still basically a weaker version of Ultimas that you can only use once per combat is still pretty nice. And we got Honeydew close and behind on this in their Zone Eater. They thankfully got through it pretty easily. The Trolls pretty easily as well. Presenter and the monster in the box. Looks like they're gonna. Oh no, they're just gonna.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, Torato was the Esper at the end of the Zone Eater.
Leo choosing to get frozen by the Zone Eater, then Eden. Interesting strat.
And Nonigiri at the end of that was not an Esper, unfortunately, for the camp. So a dead check there on the camp. So Drink School now doing the camp. We'll see that it's a dead check at the end of it. I do also doing the camp. Once again, this is the best way to get levels early on in the game. So now that they've pretty much gotten all the free stuff out of the way, because Celeste's check, Go-Go's check, all the freebies are gone.
The Troll not as nice for Leo, but he gets through eventually. Glue running from that pretty lackluster fight there. Thankfully, it's preemptive attack, so very quick run.
So this is the problem we're running into right now.
Ice 3 magic plus power plus 2 on that Esper.
Oh, where?
Alexander.
Alexander.
Oh,
nice. And we need it for this fight that Naughty Gray's on. Naughty Gray having to back out of this. So, Flame Eater only really weak to ice in if you have physical attacks, which we don't have either one of those. So, might have to get a couple little grind fights here before we dive into doing the waterfall check here, which I guess so. Honeydew does have the tools for that.
Alexander must have been the Zen Thief that they bought, I guess. Yeah, because Zone Eater was Torado, so.
Yep. So, Nani Gray not having the, I think, Zen Thief Esper right now. He's going to divert to Opera House. Now, Opera House is the other option for getting some grind fights in. There is a boss at the end. But at least we'll get some grind fights ahead of time. Bahamut does have a +1 magic power, and there's a +2 magic power on the Torado. So there's our power. As soon as we get that Fire 3, Ice 3 up and running, we are going to be great on damage. Also saw Life 3 mixed in there. So that's our combos protection as well, on top of the fact that we already had Golem. So great spells here as soon as we learn them, with the Atma weapon available to us as well, which will be on our Celeste character, because she's the only one that's going to be able to weld it. So yeah, we're pretty much in a great position. We just got to grind the fights to get those things learned first.
Yep. Oh, and they haven't put out on the egg yet. Should probably do that. Because we did find an egg in the basement.
We want to put that on Celeste if we have the Atma weapon, though. Yeah,
I guess,
he's like, oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, it would be nicer if Sabin could. I think Sabin has higher vigor, but unfortunately, I don't think Sabin can wield the Atma, so.
Glue running into the same problem here on the waterfall check, trying to figure out, okay, what do I have for damage on this thing? You don't have any, unfortunate pal. Okay, break an ice shield and mimic it. Okay, well, that looks like what we're going to do here. Unfortunately, but we do have Ice 3 on a Esper, so this is not a complete loss here. On the side note, Leo is actually doing a dragon fight here. Does get the Scully, who is actually weaker to fire here, so we're going to break a fire rod and mimic that. So we are going to be leaps and bounds ahead of everybody, because he's the only one that has 4 Espers, thanks to the Doom Gaze check gift there. So yeah, this is going to be huge for them.
Yeah, and well, we complained about no divergence, but we're definitely starting to see that, as Nani also choosing to do Opera House World of Balance, though.
Nice.
Do the Celos check for see what that gives them. This is another good fight, or a spot for getting early grind fights, but there is, unlike Imperial Camp, there is a boss at the end, so if it's something like Magimaster that you can't deal with, then all that time is wasted, and it's very sad.
Go, go! At the bottom of the waterfall, so that is where our character, the only character we might have possibly there, so no dried meat yet, though. Blitzing in, I don't know what the other one was.
Yeah, he went too fast. These guys need to go slower so I can see what they're doing. But
yeah, these are pro level guys here. So, oh wow! So Vanilla Gao at the bottom of the waterfall puts us immediately into the Veld. However, set attack is going to automatically tell us that we do not get a character off that, and he must have dried meat, because he wouldn't go in this immediately if he didn't have it. So,
yep. Gao, not one of the characters I really want to see. Like, he's great in the starting party, but afterwards, because when you've already done some like random encounters, it's very annoying to have things that aren't Lobos on here potentially. Like, I remember one time I had I did Imperial Camp, and there was Doom Dragons and Retainers, and yeah, and then I got Gal later, and I forgot about those 2 fights, and I went to do Felt, and I was reminded that I probably shouldn't have done this, and I went elsewhere after that. Oh, and we see Leo going to World of Ruin Narsh to take on potentially a second dragon after they save and do Tri-Talk, which would be hopefully another aspect for them. Can't be a character though, so they'll still be stuck on 3 characters, but in Shadow here at the Velt, so Glue will be on their 5th character, so they are actually in the lead now, I believe. With that, and let's see what Honeydew is doing. They're choosing not to do Baron Falls, or did they wipe to it? I was not paying attention. It's hard to pay attention to 4 people at once and see what everything they're doing. Ooh, Yumaro at Gao's house. So that's already 6 characters for Drinks Glue there. Vanilla Ice Dragon goes down pretty easily. Bulk crashing the stage meanwhile on at the Opera House, and we got Honeydew doing calls, which is I think a very underrated check. A lot of people hate it because it's not as good as Sabin's other very good checks, but it only takes about a minute, 5 seconds to get all the way to the boss, so it's, in the grand scheme of things, not that bad. Honeydew choosing to take the save that's right here. And we will see shortly what is at Opera House.
Oh,
Ooh, it is
jeez,
an
another
Edgar.
character. Holy smokes. So Naughty
So
Grade
this is-
definitely going to go a completely different direction than what Blue's going in. That's for sure.
Yep, lots of characters early on, and I enjoy that. Even generally speaking, the like characters are deeper than they are wide, so you're more likely to see a character on a character you just gotten. But it's nice when there isn't like one set path that a character you have to take to get the fourth character. It's nice when there's divergence like this, and hopefully we'll see more divergence if Edgar gives a character himself.
Yeah, definitely.
And was that vanilla Tritalk going down? So lots of vanilla going on.
Yeah,
Over here
but unlike Dream School, Leo does not have the Amaro, so you're not going to be able to jump off this cliff on the backside of this Triton. So that is an Esper.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on like if you don't have a Mario coming here early? Do you think it's like chances are I'm not gonna need to come here anyway, or just sort of would you rather wait if possible?
I would rather wait because at 3 characters, there's no character here. So I would have not come here till later on because I want a character right now, not Esper. So.
Yeah, we get a fun little summon there on Honeydew's end. Unfortunately, the whatchamacallit, Evil Oscars absorbed that, I guess. And a Mimic from Go-Go, that's fun. Nani, meanwhile, taking on the Baron Falls himself, so they will get Gao as well. So we'll see if they follow Glue's path, but with an extra character in hand. Given the fact that they've done so many like random encounters, they might not want to do Vel, but we'll see.
If I'm Glue right now, I'd probably think about doing Floating Continent and try to get at least maybe a couple Espers off that. After this one, though. I mean, obviously, Yeti's probably the best choice right now. Especially if you know it's probably not a... especially if you maybe peeked earlier, it's not a character.
Yeah, I don't think I saw anyone peek there, because they didn't start with Yumaro. Generally, people only peek it if they start with Yumaro, because if you never find Yumaro, it's kind of a waste of time, but... Yep, and we got Leo challenging Vargas themselves. As Honeydew tries to finally finish off this fight here. Ooh, it's an Atma.
So was this an accidental rando thing for Honeydew, or did he actually force this fight?
I thought they were... I don't know if they were taking grind fights or what, but it looked like they were going back and forth, like they wanted to take some fights or something. If I remember correctly. And they're trying to kill this, so I mean they could just run if they really wanted to. So could have they got some plan in mind? Although Mundle is not good. Oh, he's empty. Oh, then he's back to sleep. So he's just gonna be in timeout for a little while as Leo takes down Atma. Unfortunately, no XP for Go-Go there, but we'll still take being able to get rid of the boss and all the magic points. And it is Kieran. Yep, and Glue will be able to do all of this section, taking out whatever we see at Yumaro's hideout. As Honeydew's still working on that evil Oscar that just does not want to go down.
That is my number one most hated enemy in all of Final Fantasy. It doesn't matter which game it is. 4, 6, it doesn't matter. I hate that enemy.
Yeah, they are very annoying. And
another Esper.
Sabian gets what?
Wow. Blue Esper number 6 here, possibly.
Yep, Odin. And we got Nani going to South Vigara for some reason. I guess they're World of Ruin to check the shops. I guess makes sense. Now you have Edgar.
Dried meat. So he didn't have the dried meat, so he just picked the dried meat for his Gao.
Oh, and we got the Stooges here at Yumaro's cave. Thankfully, Ice 3 takes care of the most annoying Stooge. pretty easily. Won't very too much on was it Larry? I think Larry's the one in the back.
Yeah, Larry's in the back, so it's
yeah.
Curly.
And yeah, Curly taken out easily. All that's left is a bow. We should go down easily to Ice 3, or maybe 2 of them. I guess, did Honeydew finish and take another fight or something?
Yeah, I think he just took a second fight here. I guess he's just trying to get some levels. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I've definitely found like it's harder than in Ultras League. It's definitely much harder than in Moogle Cup in terms of like staying above scaling. You can. It's not always as simple as just get your starting levels and then you're set for the rest of the seed. Like it is generally in Moogle Cup. Sometimes you need to do a bit more, but I don't know. I'd maybe like I don't know, try and take a dragon or something, or I don't know if they still have like rods or whatever. We saw rods for sale somewhere. I think World of Balance South Vigara, I think, had the pearl rods. Um,
Yeah.
But yeah. Meanwhile, on Leo's end, we got him getting Gao as well, so he'll be taking on whatever we fought so far. Ooh, thankfully it's a Lobo. I guess it's always a Lobo. No, I forget how it works. It's all very confusing, but very easy. Shadow get, and oh, we got Nani. Looks like they're gonna be trying on Engine Room and potentially Ancient Castle as well. I guess it makes sense. I mean, you figured probably everyone is going to get Gao because it's at such a easy check. So, and probably no one's going to go to Opera House for Edgar. So, if this is something like very unique and useful, then you're the only person that's going to get this. It is most likely the case in Nani's. For Nani, so I like this play. We'll see if it pays off. Not a character, but maybe it's a good Esper. We already have Golem, but who knows? Maybe Siren could be useful, or it could be a good spell or something.
So just running down the scoreboard right now for everybody. Nani Gray, 5 characters, 2 Espers on only 4 checks here so far. Drinks Glue is at 6 characters, 6 Espers, 1 Dragon for 10 checks. Leo with 6 characters, 6 Espers, 2 Dragons for 11 checks. And Honeydew, 3 characters, 4 Espers, and 4 checks. Doing a lot of grinding here in Mount Colts, so they've kind of been put back a little bit time-wise for the grind fights here. But other than that, that's about it. So Drinks really is the head-to-head match between Drinks Glue and Leo here for the lead.
They've been both been going through these checks really fast. Fortunately, not a great fight there for, or at least what you're hoping for. You're probably looking for an offering for that Atma weapon that they picked up earlier, but I think it's semi-decent EXP. They went Rexol. Never a fun boss to see because it's just slow and annoying. And I guess did he break the ice shield, or was that just Ice 3?
I think that was his Ice 3, and also Drinks Glue, by the way, Sword Tech Shadow. That's what Shadow has.
Ooh. Yumaro helping out his #1 fan there by targeting the correct character.
I call it hacks. That's glue hacks with the Yumaro, man.
Yep. Honeydew finally takes out Atma there and gets a Pearl Rod and Esper for their troubles. So, see what's on both 3 speed +2 and Murden. So if you ever get those shields, that would be nice. I think he broke the ice shield on something, or maybe that was somebody else. It's hard to keep track of everything that's going on.
Nani Gray was an Esper picked up. I don't know what it is though, but it is an Esper picked up for check number 5 for them.
It looks like they're
now part 2 of 3 for the Magic facility with the Piranhas here. It's kind of a late fight here because it's going to take a little bit of time though. And Grandmaster Pug is in the trap chest in Yamaro's cave as Honeydew is going to go chasing waterfalls, which he'll be chasing the waterfalls into the Gao at the bottom of it.
So that'll be his 4th character.
Water counter with Leo. We would have stayed there, buddy.
I mean, No, Master Pug's annoying.
Yeah, he is.
And takes a while. If it was regular pugs, maybe, because you might get some nervous out of it, but I forget what Master Pug gives, but it's not super great,
The
if I remember correctly.
Gradius. The Gradius. Which is a pearl damaging knife, basically.
Yeah, and Leo picking up his Odin, so that'll be his 7th Esper. But with Glue there, already with unlock, jeez. 30 minutes in. This is so blazing speed. He went to M-Tech for his last 2 Espers. I was not paying attention. And
oh yeah, he is 6'9".
Yeah, so...
I missed one of the Espers. Holy crap.
Yeah, that was... I swear I was looking at Glue's like 2 minutes ago. That was a very fast...
So if
M-Tech
at this
today.
pace, Glue could be... We could see a world record Ultros League run here out of Glue here, and we'll have it live on stream for you right here on FS6 Worlds Collide on our Twitch channel. But if you do miss it, it is also available on our YouTube. Same thing, FF6 Worlds Collide on our YouTube page. We're currently at 1,900 followers here on our Twitch channel. Let's see if we get to a 2,000 by the end of the year. We would love to see it, folks. So be sure, if you haven't followed yet, please sure to follow so you get the latest updates on what we are streaming right here for the best randomizer Final Fantasy game. I said it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Glue does here. Obviously, taking down the dragon for a few more levels. I assume they're going to double run it. I don't think we've gotten enough levels at this point to consider doing just a single run of the tower. I mean, we do have 1 EXP egg, but I don't really think that's enough. We had like 2 or 3 maybe, but yeah, I think we'll see what the level is hopefully at some point. Either after the fight or before they enter KT, but... Or Lance, not the best weapon you'd want to see. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. Yep, looks like they're going to go to KT. So not going to do any other checks, which makes sense because it's not really much you can do here. Nope, they're splitting their party up, so they are going to do this the legitimate way. They clearly feel like they have enough levels and that they can take this on.
They actually split the party up?
Yep.
Wow. Okay, then.
Meanwhile, we got Leo going to the cave on the belt. We'll see what that is. Pretty nice check. It's not that slow, and it's peekable right before the end of it, although it's only like another 15 seconds to walk all the way to the end. Also, another chance at an offering. But nope.
I'm trying to get audio from Glue's feed. That is the loudest I can make it. Offering? Ooh. Are you serious? What?
Well, that was a nice chest spike there. See if anybody else takes that.
Yeah, okay. Celeste is good now. Atlas armlet, or I guess we're not going with it. Wow, okay.
Yeah, maybe someone else. Maybe is Shadow using the offering?
Shadow has sword tech, though. If you can use it. My goodness
well, we'll see.
Gracious.
Meanwhile,
Terra.
it's a Terra
at
Ancient Castle. So that's their 6th character and a.
Magitech Terra.
M-Tech.
Oh man. Well, okay.
All I gives.
I'm going to tell you right now. None of our other runners thinks that anybody's in the tower right now. So if I'm naughty, I'm doing full pull Magitech right now, not even knowing that Glue's already in the end game.
Yeah, this has been a lightning seed for Glue here. This is. Are we getting off? Nope. Okay. There's even it has his. And I didn't see if Yeti could wield the ammo, but.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
Unfortunately, not just a regular doggo here. At this, so not an offering for Nani. Didn't see if they did the one in Ancient Castle itself, but I assume if they're still checking, then they did. It was not a Katana Soul at the very least.
No, so far it looks like Katana Soul might be in Floating Continent.
Well, speaking of floating continent, we got Honeydew going there right now, so.
All right, then. Yeah, guys, I'm doing restream, commentating, and tracking at the same time. Tracking is, believe it or not, up to date. So if you don't hear me talk for a while, I'm just focused on trying to make sure the trackers are correct.
Yep. Oh, nice easy boss in Marshall.
Easy boss says he does 3K to Shadow's face, and that's a reset. So commentator's curse there. Thank you, Darkness. I do appreciate that.
I didn't. I was gonna say I didn't see what the two other enemies that it spawned with were, but okay, yeah, putting Genji armor might help not take 3k damage to the face.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, a bit of a time loss there. But
Oh,
yeah, it was
it's
vanilla. So yeah,
net
not
straight on the Shadow. Oh, that's
fun.
unfortunate.
So it looks like Yumara's gonna have to carry this. Oh
yeah, my goddess! First boss for Honeydew in the Sky is Goddess as Fenrir. Wait, what? Fenrir was the Esper at the Thief, I guess. Apparently, I did not see that.
Oh, okay.
Which at that point, oh, I forgot about that. My bad.
Ooh, cat has
been a bit late for those. That's actually unlocked for Leo.
I believe so.
Yeah, Leo has unlock.
Okay, third time's the charm. Stunner gets rid of the 2 red wolves pretty easily.
And also actually does put stop on Marshall, by the way.
So, yeah, probably shouldn't die to this. Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Third time's the charm with that boss.
Ooh, enhancers there in the shop in Victor.
Interesting. I'm gonna check out the armor shop as well. White dresses, bit late for those at this point, but they're decent magic power boosting.
No. It's never late for white dresses if you haven't gotten any armor. Drink School is going to pick up another dragon here. Try to get more and more levels here. Honeydew still trying to fight Goddess here. This is a really bad Goddess because this is the same side Goddess. Goddess fights usually split up half and half. So her abilities doesn't attack the entire party. And when it's in this kind of situation where it's forced same side, the battles can be quite difficult, but is finally able to get through that fight now with at least only 2 characters up and running, though.
Yep, and thankfully they will get a full heal going into this next boss fight. Hopefully this one's easier than Goddess, though. Number 24, as long as he doesn't muddle at you, it's pretty easy. Looks like...
Yeah, Magimaster Jr.
That's the case. Yep.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, so Celeste clearly on Honeydew's side has had that +4 HP Esper, as that is a dragon down for glue here. Leo jumping off the plane. They're going to be entering Kefka's tower now. Approximately 5 or 6 minutes behind glue, believe it or not.
Yeah, a very slow 37-minute KT enter. We'll see if he snipes the offering that glue did. Oh yeah, okay, so the Rex Soul was MTech 1, I guess. Oh yep, and Leo will get an offering themselves. Thankfully checking that chest. Unfortunately, I don't think Nani has like any ice rods or anything, so it's gonna be slow going here against Rex Soul, although smacking it does do a decent amount of damage. Oh, yep, and the flare proc, because it ignores magical defense also. Doing a lot more than that ice. Even though Rexel is weak to ice, but it has so much magic defense that doesn't really matter that it's weak to ice unless you break a rod or a shield, because that ignores defense. But yeah, we got Drinks Glue on the first set of switches. 39 minutes in, so that Marshall fight slowed him down a little bit, but still blinding pace here.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt him for the world record here on the seed, though. That would reset 3 times there on Marshall, though. Haydn and the Haydenites. Fortunately, this is not
Always,
Moogle Cup where we could just instantly kill Haydn with a Phoenix Down or a Revivify. We're going to have to do this the hard way with Fire 3 shots here. And hope she doesn't go ham and use her ultimate ability. Which does change depending on what scaling you are. Oh. Okay, well now we have Go-Go working against us.
Yep, but fortunately, Solas with the +2 magic gas per all game is doing quad 9, so hopefully Haydn should go down after one more of those. Thankfully, Go-Go not doing much. That's harmful at least.
Honeydew riding the train here for spot boss number 3 here on the floating continent.
And Leo choosing to double around the tower, that makes sense. Obviously much slower, but if you...
yeah, but when you're this far in the race,
much safer.
At like 40 minutes, you think like, oh, I could just double run this. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Well, no, it's not. Drinks Glue has already taken down 2 statues. Taken down his first statue already.
Yep, Glue on warp speed pace here. This has been very fun to watch. As we see Ghost Train get taken down on Honeydew's end at the Atma weapon spot, I believe.
Yep, so this is the Atma weapon spot. This can only be an Esper or item. Merton learned, by the way, on one of their characters. It is an Esper Zone Seek for them, as Leo is going to take on a dragon, try to get some more levels here. Nani Gray taking out tier 2 of the Magitech facility as I'm being attacked by a spider. So sorry about that. Here's the big bang. That was me trying to kill a spider that was crawling in front of me across the desk. Not cool, man.
Yeah, anyway, Glue taking on their second statue. This one, number 128, can definitely be annoying, but not the hardest boss to see. As we see Nani doing the full MTech so they can get their MTech upgrade. Oh, and a reset for Glue. That's unfortunate.
Reset number 4 for 3 for him. 3 4.
Yep. 3. Yeah, they reset twice to Marshall, and then once here. Looks like they're gonna bag up and try. I believe they tried the Doom spot, so they're trying Guardian now. Hopefully that will go better for them. Yep, leader. This you shouldn't die to leader. That would be
shouldn't keyword.
I know I said Marshall was easy, but this is like it's one of the easiest bosses in the game. But you never know. But thankfully, leader goes down and fairly easily. But Leo, on the other hand, not super far back, at least in terms of where they are currently, although they are far back in time because they're going to have to run this whole thing once again to get back here, since there's no shot they're going to get skipped.
Huh?
Well, I mean, there's statues, so it's fitting that we see a statue. This one's shuffled, I guess.
Speaking of vanilla, how do you do with the vanilla, the Rappa?
Yep. One of the most annoying bosses because you can kill it fairly easily, and you can kill it before it gets the condemns off, but if you're not like super high on speed and ultra quick, they will get off, and you just gotta wait like 15 seconds for him to condemn everybody just for you to kill him in 2 seconds, as we see Honeydew do right there.
Oh my goodness. Disgusting damage coming out of Shadow there. Probably looks like they had the experience egg on him getting up to that level 44 status already. There's no way. That had to be Sword Tech 7, right?
It might have been Sword Tech 7. I was looking at Honeydew's end.
Per hit. It had to be. He has to be level 44. 47, yeah.
47, yeah.
Man. By the way, Leo on their Doom, however, remember, they have to rerun this tower a second time. So they were hitting this line with the entire party, while Drinks Glue hits the first switch for them in the mid lane.
Yep. Only got one more statue left, so if they can take this out, it's going to be like 47 48-minute enter Kefka probably, depending on how
Could
this
be looking at sub
goes.
hour.
128, definitely an annoying boss, especially at this low of a level, but no, we have quick, so that should help a little bit.
Yeah, French Vanilla
Yeah, we're gonna,
Inferno here. Oh no, this is numbers. Never mind.
yeah. Babe Inferno Jr., so, you know, he traveled forward in time a bit to get to here.
That is Doom statue down for Leo, so he has completed one run through of the tower. We'll have to go a second run, but it doesn't matter. Dream School has already taken out their last boss. They'll be going into Kefka here. Sub 47 here.
Yep.
That is insane, people.
Yeah, this has been, even with the slight struggles there, it's been insanely fast run by Glue. So hopefully this will be a similarly fast final Kefka for them. That would be very fun to see if we could see, I don't know, potentially like 55, maybe even faster finish. That'd be super cool to see. Yep. Oh, we got Leo.
By the way, Honeydew finding Mog at some point on Floating Continent. Sorry, I don't know. But he has Mog in the party at some point.
Yeah, Leo doing a smart strategy to check what the boss is and then just reset out. Seeing that it's number 128 there. Allows them to, you know, formulate their party accordingly. Don't know if they checked the other spot. But
Well,
if
guys,
they did, they would see, yeah.
Look, sorry, real quick. Over under 55 for Glue here.
Yeah, I'll
over
go
or under. We'll go 55 minutes flat for Glue. Over or under. Place your bets now.
I'll say 54-59 is when he finishes. So I don't know what that's going to be in terms of final Kefka length, but I'll say that. We found Odin, so someone's asking in chat if he has instant death. I don't think we have found any other cases of instant death, so we could at least, I don't know if he put it on anyone, but could at least use it once to get rid of one of those guys. But yeah, I don't think we found any instant death besides that.
Wow, non-great just doing collapsing house. Wow, okay.
Yep. Leo now running the tower for the second time. Yeah, Glue. So if tier 1 you want to kill, if you have instant death, you want instant death long arm, but I don't think we have that, so we just gotta.
We never learned Sword
Tech
8 because Sword Tech 8, if you want to do it the hard way, I think it's like level 76. I think it is or something like that.
Yeah, it's like
so. There's no way we're ever gonna do it that way. You can get it if you do the dream sequence of Cyan's dream. However, we're not picking up Cyan. We don't have that option for us. So we're just going to have to do it the hard way. And like I said, I did not see Doob. I did not see X-Zone, Raiden, or Odin.
We saw Odin, but it's
Odin.
one-time use, so I don't know if Glue even bothered bringing it, but would be nice to use on tier 2.
Yeah, it's better
we
to
got
use
head
it
down
on
at least.
tier 2 because you want to get rid of tools fast as possible.
Yeah, tools is definitely a lot more annoying than long arm is, so might be saving it for that. Meanwhile, Leo's end, they are going through, and Nani's just finishing up collapsing house themselves. Health, not the greatest skill ever, but it's something to heal you up as you're going to be taking a lot of damage. Looks like long arm went down, so just short arm left. And yep, that is tier 1 done at 48-51. So we shall see if they can continue this blazing pace up into tier 2, which can definitely be the most annoying tier. Sometimes it just does not want you to win. Tiger is the most annoying one. He can do Northern Cross, which can freeze your entire party. And later on he can do Doom Tusk, which turns you into a zombie. Neither of those are very fun. Magic is also very annoying. They can muddle you. But they are susceptible to mute, although I don't think we ever found mute. So alas, we're gonna have to deal with all those tier 3 spells. Oh
Yeah,
no, we
glue
do find
here.
Siren, so
Yeah. Oh, we have Siren. Okay,
that
so I
will
was gonna
take
say
care of
glue
that.
going at Blazing's place, but not having the tools really to get quite everything on the screen. But we do have Siren. That is a good substitute for the Butte because it's everything on the screen instead of just one target.
Yep.
Um,
So
by the
looks
way,
like they did not bring Odin with them.
Yeah,
So
Honeydew, by the way, is now in the tower. They did split up their party, so they will only have to run this tower one time versus Leo's double time. So Honeydew not quite out of this yet.
yep, we'll see how glue. I don't know if you can catch glue. Hopefully
Well,
you can't, because I want to see glue take this. But yeah,
anything can happen.
uh,
I mean, anything can happen in the Kefka
yes,
climb.
anything can happen.
I mean, you
Speaking
could
of
get a
anything, can happen.
four-party.
Northern
You
Cross.
could get a four-party Northern Cross for all we know. Double, triple,
Well, 3.
triple.
Yep.
Ah!
Uh, oh
Oh,
god, and
oh
Delta hit
no!
on
Is that
Celeste.
Celeste?
No, it's on. No, it's on
Okay, it's on
Saban,
Saban.
thankfully.
Okay, well,
So
Saban's no longer frozen now.
yeah,
That's the good news,
that's
I
something.
guess.
The bad news is he's stoned now, but well, at least hits to him don't do anything. Ace
Yeah.
2, but he's muted, so
Well,
don't
Flare
care
Star will
about them
actually
casting Ace 2.
unthaw the other two, though. So we've got Shadow and Yamaru back, though, at least.
Yep. Saban, meanwhile, staying petrified, unfortunately, but let's see. It looks like it's hard to tell if no Tiger's still alive, so don't know if yeah, it's hard to tell. I haven't been super paying attention to the damages dealt to each part, but it looks like all 4 are still alive.
Yeah, this has
Like to
been.
get Tiger down first. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's, with
Oh, he's out of mana.
obviously coming.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
this is gonna be rough. Out of mana already, and you haven't even finished tier 2 yet. And Celeste's max health is only 1,700. So this is you're looking at protect the puppy strat here is protecting Shadow. That is what we're looking at here for this run, as Tools is also still up.
looks like their Jinx Glue is gonna burn the golem. Smart. They have Fenrir as well, so they'll have Calmness
Yeah.
protection for it later. But yeah, this will at least protect them from
Hits.
the physical damage. So that should at least for a little bit. But
By the way, Naughty Gray doing a check we did not see during the run. This is the wealth check, which is going to be Air
Yep.
Force. Also, with Celeste and their party using Ragnarok sword, so they picked up a Ragnarok somewhere and able to take that down.
yeah, I think it was somewhere in Engine Room or Ancient Castle, because I didn't see them have it before then. But then I saw them using it, so.
But I mean, Naughty Gray kind of got pushed to a different direction. They never got the Shadow. They never got the Gao into Shadow, into Yeti. So they did a completely different pathing versus our other 3 runners, but does get the unlock there at 52-52. So all our runners now do have Kefka unlocked before 1 hour.
Looks like hopefully magic went down. There's 10 hits.
Oh, hits, okay.
But that will Golem should protect at least.
Yeah, well, Golem is based on the number of health that the character had when you casted it. So this can hit directly through depending on how much damage was on your character when you casted it.
Saban's
and
very
that's
low.
just enough to scrape by for Saban.
Yep. Asking in chat about how much non-elemental damage Glue has for this tier, because
well, it's
Girl here
Shadow.
absorbs all 8 elements, and yeah, I think it's just Vortex 7 and Yumaro. I guess Yumaro swinging.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 on the swings here. I don't know if Glue has Flare. And Bahamut. He does a Bahamut too.
Oh yeah. No, he didn't bring
Wild
it,
Wind opener.
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad. It does hit everybody but
they all
Shadow.
Live,
oh, he has a life 3.
Yeah,
he has life 3. Okay.
They brought Fenrir, so they did not bring any. We've seen all 3 of their espers, but
yeah. Let's see if we get any hits on Girl. That's 1 hit on Girl. One hit on Girl, so she still has about 5,000 HP left. That's a fire 3 into sleep.
That's
Yamaru, okay,
down.
so
Girl
down to 7,000, 300.
It's good.
50-50
Alright.
chance of
Sword
dispatch.
Tech 1.
Dispatch misses.
Ooh, that's a bit scary. Ooh, I think it's about
Well,
like 22k damage
well,
dealt.
if she casts Whirlwind, it's fine. It's only going to heal him for only like 2,000. So this is not terrible.
Yeah, it's mainly you'd
Oh,
like to get
Wild
rid of
Wind
Hero
again is
before
going to be
meteor
terrible,
phase.
though.
Uh,
That time it does hit
com-
Shadow. Actually, this is where I would do Sword Tech 6 on Shadow right now. See if I can finish off. Oh, and trying now. So
Oh,
Sleep
we
is
are in
now
meteor
within
phase.
range. As by the way, Leo now just starting the Kefka climb here. So there's going to be 2 people on the ladder now. Sword Tech 7 now. I think this kills both. Yes, does kill
Oh, there's
both.
calmness.
Fenrir is up. That is a miss, and we're moving on to Tier 3 Kefka or Tier 4 Kefka.
Very nicely done there. All 4 surviving.
By the way, over 55, so everybody who voted over, you win.
Yeah,
But we still,
this
sub-hour. We're still going for the
Yep.
sub-hour, people.
Yeah, sub 55 is a bit optimistic with how fast it's been. Not only having 1 EXP, would have been a bit difficult to do that. But still, it's been all 4 party members are still alive, which is the biggest thing, and still sub an hour. So, assuming this Kefka goes well, it shouldn't be that much longer for Glue to take it.
Well, we do have Fenrir on our whole entire party. It depends on... Yeah, problem is everybody's blind, and a lot of our damage is physical attacking damage, or swings, I guess, so... Or, no, sorry, it's not. It's magic casting. So we're going to have to take a turn remedying everybody. We do not have a Mega Elixir, I don't think. So we're going to have to rely on our Cure 3s from Sabin to keep the party up and running here. That's approximately 18,000 damage coming out of Shadow. Oh, Blue's just going for it. Blue's like, the heck with this. I'm not heck with Sword Tech 6. I'm using Sword Tech 7 all the way here. Yeah, Cure 3 not going to be enough to really heal the party any meaningful health here. Life 3 is going to be the way to go here. Fenrir does do its job. Goner mode now for Kefka here. So this is where we're going to have to drop all our damage on him right now. Did have Flare, by the way, in the spell list there for Sabin. So we did have some non-elemental damage there for Girl earlier on. Cure 3 back up again. I don't know if that's enough health with 3 characters up. It's going to be very, very close. This is not going to kill Kefka here. Goner does come out. See if Shadow survives. Sabin is really... I don't think Celeste is going down. I don't think Shadow's going to survive this.
Oh, unfortunately, Honey resetting to... I didn't see what boss
so
on. Sabin...
so Shadow did
Celeste
survive.
lives.
Wow.
Yeah,
Shadow did survive. So he's going to take out the tax here. This should be GG. Crack pow!
Yep, there it is.
Pow!
57, 58.
57,
Incredibly
58
impressive
Blue.
run
Sub 1 hour run right here live on FF6 Worlds Collide.
Yep.
Woo!
And Leo not that far behind, already on tier 2 themselves. Yeah, I'm sure Leo didn't think, I need to single run this to have a chance of winning. With entering at 37 minutes. Pretty crazy run here.
And here we were before the run. It's like, hey, Glue, are you going to, like, restream or commentate? It's like, well, I don't really want to restream tonight. It's like, well, I mean, we can commentate if you want to run. It's like, I'll run tonight. Let me dust off this controller and I'll run tonight. I'm done doing all the background admin stuff. Let me get my hands dirty. Get me running here. Drops the sub 1 hour.
Yep, Glue saw the Yamaro and triggered the attack mode for him. Went all out with his Yamaro there. No, Honeydew taking out I believe was number 128 on their end. Didn't pay attention to see what they how many they've taken out so far, but they should be pretty close to unlock. Meanwhile, we got Nani entering KT themselves, taking a few chests.
You gotta feel bad for Leo though. Leo thought they were just
Yeah.
running a good time. He already emoted the shocked lock emote there in our chat area. But once again, GG to Dream School here, now joining us in the booth. I guess it was a good thing he actually didn't want to do the restream after all.
I'm just happy I found Yamaro. That's the only thing I wanted to happen.
Yes, there it is. There it is. Yep. So walk us through. I mean, you were you had unlock in about 30 minutes, man.
No, I did. I got like about every 100 seeds. You can go 12 for 12, and I went 12 for 12 tonight. If I knew I was going to go 12 for 12, I probably would have not advanced Go even for Yamaro, because it was kind of awkward because I mean, actually I probably would have kept Go over Shadow, because Shadow was level 35 and can't really do much at level 35 with Sword Tech. You can do a little bit, but you couldn't do a lot, and I thought Shadow was going to end up level 44 by the time I was at the end of the game, and fortunately did. I just had to get creative with how he got there.
Yeah, Shadow was about, I don't know, like 80% of your offense there. You did have Flare on Sabin. I don't know what his magic power was, though, so you did have other options for Girl. But that was an interesting fight there, especially on Tier 2, where over half the party's frozen. No, now one of them's stone. No, now actually unfrozen because they used Flare Blue.
No, actually, Styan getting stoned was the best thing it's probably like the third or fourth best thing that could happen, because if I cast Fire 3 on anybody but Celeste, they die. And the only way to unfreeze them was Fire 3. So I was like, well, let me just kill Tiger before Tiger zombies Celeste and I die. Because Delta hit could take Celeste out.
Yeah, that Delta hit we saw going through Celeste, and we're like, oh no!
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just need to wait to unfreeze and I would have been fine. But if Celeste was sitting there with an Atma weapon, with whatever level she was, with well, granted she would have been zombie, but either way, if she gets zombied, it could have got dicey fast. So fortunately, he stoned Cyan, which meant I didn't have to cast Fire 3. I could just use a soft on him to get him unfrozen, because once you're stoned, you're unfrozen. But then it didn't matter because Flare Star came out, and fortunately, Flare Star didn't target Shadow, because it did less damage than it could if it had targeted Shadow and nobody died and everybody got unfrozen. So looked bleak there, but it worked out and it worked itself out.
Yeah, and if that did get the reset there, if that stone actually went on to Celeste, I mean, and that flare didn't come out, you would have to reset and be tied with Leo going back into Kefka again. Leo, by the way, was about 6 or 7 minutes behind you going into Kefka's tower, but he ran it twice because he did a mid lane clear full party, then reset for sides. So he was going a little bit faster than you, especially with that. But what was up with Marshall, man?
You know what? I was like, as soon as I was like, I'm gonna slap Shadow in the far right lane, and if I regret it, so be it. I regret it. I had a chance to sub 55 a seed with Yamaro in the party. I was gonna go for it. I was like, you know what? If he runs into Goddess or whatever, or if he runs the Poltergeist and I can't kill him, so be it. I'd rather go out on my shield than play it safe, right? As soon as I saw Marshall, I was like, this is perfect, because I can just sword tech, 4 or 6 and get through this. And next thing you know, he killed me twice, and I was like, okay, this may have been a mistake. But fortunately, the third time we got through it, and then as soon as I got through that, it was kill a dragon with Shadow, let him, hopefully that got him level 40, 44. It didn't quite get him there. Then when it was for time for the statues, it was let Celeste go first, because she had the Minerva, she had Ice 3, and she had Fire 3. She's probably the safest bet to get through any fight she comes across. And then, of course, it's like, I was like, as long as it's not Stooges or Haydn, because I already fought Stooges. So, of course, it was Haydn. Poltergeist could have been bad as well, but there were like a small pool of bosses that were going to give her trouble. And then, fortunately, she got through Haydn before Confi Claw or Zombie Claw came out.
I guess one question I have, because you got the offering there. Did you have any thoughts of doing like Atma offering, or did you just think you were too low level for that to really be worth more damage then?
Absolutely not, because Celeste and Sabin, I think they were level 31 and 33. Level 31 and 33 Atma weapon is going to barely do 4,000 or barely do 2,000 damage. However, you could see what they were doing with Fire 3 and Ice 3.
Yeah.
Because they had sit on a Magic Plus Esper the entire seed. It was far and away. I didn't know how it would work, but as soon as the first 2 Espers had plus magic and Fire 3 and Ice 3, they were going to be just straight up be casters no matter what. And then Just figure out character number 3. If I don't find a better character number 4, that's fine. Go-Go is the best 4th character in my mind for a Magic team. But Sortex Shadow, and then eventually got the 44, and it worked itself out.
Yep. Meanwhile, we got Leo coming in a very respectable 104.17 there.
Respectful.
Yeah, respectable. Yeah. Well, I mean, compared to 57.58,
I
it's,
mean, oh man.
but yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty much you and Leo. Like, Leo got. Well, here's the cool thing about Leo though was Leo got the random search the skies encounter, and got a Bahamut Esper off of it.
Oh, nice.
So that was some nice early game magic damage that nobody had because Ice 3 and Fire 3 had to be learned before you actually had some sort of offense where you could actually do stuff. But it also has some rods I think mixed in. I think you just said somebody said screw it, I'm just gonna break the shield. And
Yeah, I was like, as long as I can damage whatever this is with Drain, I'm like, yeah, this waterfall's perfect. It's going to teach me Fire 3 and Ice 3 on 2 characters. And then when it was Flame Eater, I was like, can I cast Drain on Flame Eater? I'm not sure. And then when it did 0 damage, it was like, all right, well, the Ice Shield has to go.
yeah.
Yeah, so I know you talked about it a little bit, but I guess your thoughts on just single running the tower, just YOLOing it with Yumaro, sort of.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. Bet on yourself. And, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. So
Yeah.
just go for it.
Yeah,
Well-
no, it definitely worked out.
Well, there was a bet of over under 55 in our chat, and unfortunately, it was over. So, but I mean, that was a heck of a try, though. I think the tier 2 shenanigans is what slowed you down, plus the shenanigans from Vanilla Marshall of all things. I mean, you would expect that if it was from like the retainers and Marshall or whatever, but
Number 28 got me one time because I forgot he had Flare and Quick. For some reason, I thought I was thinking Shadow had Quick for some reason. I think it was in the Doom fight I looking for. I was like, where's Quick? I was like, oh yeah, it's somewhere else.
oh.
But nevertheless, thank you guys for doing the community race tonight. GG's to Leo, and then obviously GG's to Honeydew and Donnie Gray, who I imagine are probably finishing up here not too far behind. That was a pretty fortunate seed.
Yep, Honeydew's on tier 3 right now, and Nani's fighting Haydn currently, which I believe, yeah.
Yeah, Nani Gray unfortunately didn't follow the Gao path into the Shadow. They actually went the Edgar path that they found.
Yeah.
On Opera House because they got body blocked, I believe, from somewhere else, and they decided to choose a different path and go the Edgar path, which led to Terra in the ancient castle basement. So that's the
nice.
direction they went in, and unfortunately, that's why they're a little bit behind everybody else.
Yeah, congrats as well to Leo who's joining us here. Leo, did you expect? Did you think you were that far behind when you were entering KT double running it at 37 minutes?
I was like, this is a really, really like early, not escape, unlock. But my levels were like, I don't know, like 29. So it's like, and even after that, like, that string of getting Go into getting Shao into getting a Yeti, that was crazy. This was a go, that's it for sure.
Well, not to mention the fact you also got random Doom Gaze to get a Behemoth Esper too.
The thing about that, I never really used the Bahamut except on the what is the name of the team? I only really used Bahamut on the Hidden fight because after getting the Aluma out of nowhere, I just went to a dragon and I was like, okay, I get tier 3s and then I get the other tier 3s pair on World of Ruin Nourish, and that was pretty much my DPS for the entire run.
Yeah, so did you have any thoughts of single running the tower, or do you think there's no shot with your level and stuff?
There was a shot, but I really wanted the levels on Atma to do stuff on Kefka, and it did, but sadly it wasn't good enough to beat Glue. Glue just destroyed the seat.
Yeah, it was definitely an incredible run by Glue there. Yeah.
But definitely the seat was like, I think everything was like a progression. So
Yeah.
can I say the fact that for getting that Dadaluma on these guys, I then went on a straight line and I never fought any mobs. That way I just got the Lobo instantly on the belt.
Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, because I saw the Lobo as when you did that, I was a bit confused because like, did you not do any checks or that did encounters? But I guess yeah, that was good play there to get that. Because that definitely made it much easier. Than because I always hate going there with Gal if you've already done encounters.
By the way, I want to give a quick shout out to Honeydew, who came in third place, 109.30. They will not be joining us in the restream. They're currently they did this run battling COVID, of all things, so they will not be joining us for after interviews thing. But you did mention that. Just want to comment that Rip 10 minutes lost due to the forgetting he had an ice shield to break, which would have one-shotted the Flame Eater and not wiped to it very early on in the run. So that was totally his fault. So yeah, that was his one big misstep on the run. Also, shoutouts to 3 Pearl immune bosses in a row, and only having Pearl Rod and Alexander for offense. Yeah, that was that was the other rough thing for Honey as well.
Yeah, it was not a ton of Pearl immune bosses, but yeah, they definitely came up there. As we see Nani entering KT themselves or Final Kefka themselves, a bit slower than everyone else with that slightly different check route that they took. Unfortunately, not as blindingly quick as the Gao to Shadow to Yamaru character route, but still, it's probably going to be a pretty respectable time of around like 120-ish. But first, they have to take out Tier 1. Saber, you got any more questions for Glue or Leo? Or...
Oh yeah, I got some questions for Glue. I mean, well, first for Leo. So Ultras League, I don't remember which tier that you're in for Ultras League.
I got into Tonic and I got past to Potion for the next season.
You're in Potion? You put that time like that and you're in Potion?
Yeah, and just a little potion, you know.
Thank God I'm an Elixir, man. Jeez. Woo.
There was a thing though. So I could have really signed up to UL7, but I didn't because I was afraid I was going to do bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You drop a sub 65 and you're like, not good enough.
Yep. Back to the lab.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, that is a thing. I was going to sign up for like UL7. I didn't because I was afraid, and then I joined UL8, and by that time I already have some good experience.
Yeah, right on. No, you're good. I think you're good. You're good. Yep.
and just a little potion. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, just a little guppy. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll see how it is. Glue, I know we have some stuff coming up here soon. I have the full screen graphic, but we have a Nanigiri still running. So we'll probably tease more of it later. What's the current situation for Moogle Cup right now? I know we just finished Moogle Cup 4. Do we know? Do we have any future plans of what 5's coming? Because we've seen a lot of new people going to our Discord.
Yeah, Moon Cup 5 will happen one day. When in the future, don't know. Personally, try not to push them too hard between, so that way, the mentors. Takes a lot of work to be a mentor in the World Cup, and so it's like a lot to ask of 16 individuals to do it back to back. So we space it out. Don't push signups too hard. You're still free to sign up, but just know that it won't be happening with the next few weeks, maybe the next few months. Probably like winter time, whatever that may mean for you. But it will be a few months before Book Up 5 officially happens. But when we get closer, you'll start seeing more mentioning about it, more community races with the flags, more chatter about in the Discord. And I also personally understand it's kind of weird to ask you to sign up for something, today, and then it may not happen for a few months. Feel free to sign up today if you're interested, and we'll reach out. I will personally reach out and make sure you're still interested. It's still a good fit, still something you want to do, down the line. And if you're not, no big deal. But if you do, that's fantastic. You signed up, you've already secured your spot, and you're good to go.
Yeah, right on. And just shout out for Nunny here, just updating on that. Gao's being the ultimate take as a zombie. He's getting all the punches targeted to them. Also, by picking up Terra and doing the full entire Magitech facility clear. Magitech Terra, by the way, with a rocket launcher there, doing some damage, which the other 3 runners did not have.
They never found Revivifies? Or they also found Ultima somewhere.
Apparently not. Yeah, they got Ultima apparently on Sabin. Considering, they're at 116 now on a pretty decent run, and they have a lot more tools than what everybody else had. Is missing healing and Revivifies, though. The cow, once again, just taking the shots here.
Zombie Yao does not care about all the damage he takes.
Yeah, no kidding. He even punches himself for extra measure.
Looks like 3 of the 4 are down at least, so hopefully it should be. Quadruple quarter. That's not fun.
Wow.
Thankfully, no one could die to
everybody.
And obviously, Gao doesn't care.
No, but Gao can punch one of the other teammates and kill him, though.
True. Has 3 elixirs.
Okay. Cure 3 coming out now. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so chat's saying heal force is an option. Yeah, but the problem is with that is Terra's really the only offense right now until Celeste can get some more HP on herself because she is rocking the Atma offering, but without the health percentage, it's not doing as much damage as the rocket launcher is.
Sadly, Zombie Gao will be left behind for tier 3, but at least 3 of them made it all the way to fight Girl and Sleep here.
Glue, is this Nani Gray's punishment for not getting Yeti? Is that what this is?
Johnny didn't get Yamaro?
No, they went to Opera. They never did Belt. They went to
didn't
Opera
go down
House
the Gal
for Edgar.
path like you guys did.
Oh, was I the only one that used Yamaro?
No, I think everybody used them. I think Leo, you kind of used Yamaro too, right? A little bit, I believe. At least in one of the lanes.
Yeah, he got to walk a lot on Kefka Tower.
Yeah, I think Honey and Leo didn't have Yamaro in their final party, but yeah. So you obviously as the official Yamaro rep brought Yamaro all the way, and, proving that he is the best character came first. So.
Yeah, but you, Leo, running the tower twice, obviously, because, like you mentioned before, the levels just were not there, and that was probably the safest thing to do.
Yep. I want to ask Glue. Glue, did you have instant death?
Say it again, Leo.
Did you have instant death?
No, I had
Odin.
Shadow, who was kind of
Oh.
instant death at the end of the game, but no, I did not have instant death or break.
Wait, you guys didn't get
Oh.
Odin? I know
I
some
I
players
did
got
have
Odin.
Odin, but I chose to go with Golem, Fenrir, and
Yeah, I did the
Siren.
same. I did the
So I had
same.
Yamaru in the party.
Oh yeah, your Mario Party, yeah. So you went with Mute instead. Double commas protection.
Yeah, no, that was very useful because yeah, you had
Ooh.
to use that golem a bit early on tier 2 there. When Celis falls to the Medio to the face.
Yeah, double Meteo actually. Yvonne.
Doesn't look like Terror has any life. Ooh, another Medio.
Yeah. Oh, full miss though.
Thankfully misses everyone. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like Gogo does not have the Fenrir protection on them as Celeste does come back up. Fortunately, Terra's one that did it, so we did lose a little bit of our damage. It looks like we do have Golem in our back pocket just in case here, and that will be Golem out now. And thank you, Glue. Be sure to follow everybody participating in this community event tonight, with the runners and the racers. We can't do this runs without the racers, and shout out to myself and Drinks for Darkness for the commentating and tracking and restream for this.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys again. GG's to Leo, Honey, and Nani as they finish up here, heading up to tier 4. And hope you guys have a wonderful evening.
Alrighty, all right. Anytime that you want like extra training like that, don't be afraid to just jump on the Discord and ask for like a little coaching session, or if you want to record your own run and post it up there, we do have a bot format where you can submit a run for a mental review on their own time, and they will basically record a video themselves of them watching your run and giving some pointers like that back to you. So there are some options in our community to try to learn how to run this event.
Celis opened up with a good, I don't know, 17k or so, 17, 18k on Kefka. I don't think it's going to be enough. No, they don't have enough damage with their other party members to do
No, we're not
get
gonna
this out before.
No, we're not going to pass the damage threshold because Saban did not have the MP for the Ultimas. There comes the fallen one right now. So we are going to drop the Cure 3s now from Gogo. Fortunately, Celeste can't really fight yet until we get her health back up. So this will be double Cure 3s out of the Gogo Saban pairing. For we have Celeste whoop a can of Atma butt on the Kefka here. And of course, Terra rocking her Magitech armor that she started the entire game in vanilla with, using that rocket launcher here. Getting very close to Kefka range. There it is. There's the Goner stage. Now we're going to drop all the damage onto Kefka now. I believe we do have Ultima available for Saban. We do. So that'll probably be another big chunk of damage there. Celeste dealing approximately 16,000 damage. That is crack pow for Naughty Gray, coming into 4th place on this community run event with a 122.50.
GG's to Nani. We'll see if we can get them in for a little interview. And
we're asking to see if he wants to interview. His comment in the chat is already blarg. Is already his comment right now for this. But we'd like to have him chat about the divergent path. Because, by the way, I will say, Leo, you guys could not have been joined at the hip more for the first about 7 or 8 minutes of the run. Like, you guys went to the same towns at the same time, through the same sections, and it was like, that's why I typed in the chat, like, diversity, guys, maybe?
I saw the message as the start. My bad.
Yeah, every single one of you went Narsh, 2, South Figaro, 2, Returners, 2, and it's like, come on, guys. Let's have a little bit of difference here.
yeah, and then finally you guys split up. Two people went World of Bounce, and 2 people went World of Ruins. And that was the major split to start, and then things split up once you guys went to checks. and stuff. But yeah, it was very funny seeing you guys all do the same thing, which I guess shows
My
it's pretty good considering Glue got a 57 and you got a 104.
my philosophy is if I loot everything, I'm not missing out on anything, and then if I lose the race, it's only my fault of how I run the race. I can't say like, oh no, I missed the Elu at returners. If only I could have loot returners.
Yep. And also, while we are waiting for Nani, oh, there we go. Nani Gray coming right hot into the restream channel. Now, on a normal day, a 122, not bad. But when Glue drops a Yeti Enforcer sub 1 hour run, what can you do?
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I was super distracted there at the end. Sure, you could tell.
Yeah.
Tier 2 zombie Gao.
Yeah, a little bit. And unfortunately for you, you're the only one that did not go down the Gao rabbit hole. Gao went immediately into Shadow, which immediately went into Yeti. For 6 characters right off the rip, and then it was just all Espers after that for the other 3 runners. You unfortunately diverted the path of Edgar, the only one to get Edgar, but you did get Terra out of the deal with full Magitech gear, so it wasn't horrible. You actually had the best offense in the end because of that, so I mean it wasn't that bad.
I wish I'd gotten that Magic Plus 2 Esper earlier, like a lot earlier.
Yeah.
And I wanted to crack that ice shield over Flame Eater, but that was but I didn't know Ice 2 yet, and I didn't know any other means to get any offense. So it's one of those, what do I do? Do I take care of the now, or do I take care of the later? It sounds like I made the wrong choice, but what can do?
Sometimes happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. Obviously, the main divergence was you going to Opera House. There. What was your why was your reasoning for that? I guess.
I needed another grind. You saw the encounters at Imperial Camp. I mean, on the one hand, yes, that's something that the gear that I had could handle, but not exactly the best for not exactly best for experience. And then having to crack a Thunder Rod on Cruller Humpty and forgetting that Cruller was undead. Yeah. That's, I don't know. I bring shame to my lack of name.
You're fine. You're fine. Any other Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, continuing down that path, you decided to do Ancient Castle for Terra. Was that was there sort of like did you figure that like most people probably wouldn't get Edgar, or was it like you just figured while you're there do Ancient Castle as well, or what was your decision on that?
Yeah, it was kind of while I'm there, because the rest of the checks I had were pretty ugly. Because between after Opera House and Imperial Camp, I did not trust the Velt at all. Even though the encounters weren't awful from those, but it's a lot of chaff to go through. Ow.
Don't hurt yourself.
Just stretching.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for us. I mean, still sub 90 times is a pretty good time.
Yeah, but in comparison, like everybody else pulling out sub 70.
Yeah, well, Glue got unlocked at 30. So.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bit unfortunate because well, you didn't get a ton of dead checks. Just the checks you did were a lot slower, probably on average than fair checks. So
slower checks, less offense. Where it counted.
Yeah, right on.
Anyway, griping though I may be, this is a fun thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. We try to do Saturdays. Usually it's Saturday night chaos nights, that's when we do some of the sillier stuff. But since we just did a draft like earlier this week, we're like, I guess we're gonna do like something basic. We're gonna be so vanilla today, you know. So that's why we went kind of Ultros League this time around. Because not everybody likes draft, not everybody likes chaos. We kind of keep it like mixed flavors here to just make everybody happy.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I was when we were trying to decide which flags that we're gonna do for this, my finger was kind of hovering over the War of the Magi got us, but.
Well, I don't think we've seen a sub 1 hour with that. Hopefully, maybe Glue can still do it.
Yeah.
That one is a little on the sluggish side. Anyway.
Any last thoughts before we wrap things up here?
Nothing springs to my mind.
All right.
If you're...
anything for you, Leo?
No, not really.
Okie dokie. Darkness? Anything? I'm gonna try to set things up here.
Sorry, I'm never gonna talk to him, but I mean, it's just obviously it's fun to see a sub 1 hour in Ultros League. Obviously I'm more used to Cup where that's a bit more common, but sub 1 hour Ultros League is blindingly quick, and it was definitely very fun to watch and nice after the start to see actually some divergent paths there. That was pretty funny to start there, but that's all I got. What about you, Saber?
Alrighty, well, we'll wrap this things up here. We're gonna rate somebody here in just a second, but I do want to remind everybody that we do have the wrong button there. We do have once again coming up the Ultima Derby here, Friday and Saturday, October 17th and 18th, right here in FF6 Worlds Collide. It will be our first major fundraising event, crossing multiple other games, bringing them over to our channel right here. There's going to be 2 teams of elite racers going head-to-head in a 2-day real-time relay race. Don't miss the historic charity event. Cheer on your favorite team and runners as they support 2 amazing causes. There will be Team Mobles, which are representing the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, finding cures and saving children. The mission is simple yet profound: to advance cures and means of prevention for pediatric catastrophic diseases through research and treatment. And the other side will be Team Interceptor, representing the dogs, the Texas Chihuahua Rescue Canada Incorporate, which is a volunteer-led organization committed to working with our friends in rescue to adopt dogs and provide education about responsible pet ownership. Once again, be sure to check that out, October 17th and 18th, Friday and Saturday, right here on FF6 Worlds Collide. Once again, I am Saberwolf. Thank you to Drinks Glue, Nutty Gray, Honey, and Leo for doing the runs for us, and of course Darkness, my Moogle from the past, for helping me out with this event and doing comms with you, buddy. We're doing comms like multiple times a week. It is absolutely amazing to do that. Once again, like I said, we are going to do a raid here. We're going to raid Soapbox Gamer. They're currently finishing up Kefka right now. Make sure to give you some love before we get out, and you guys, hope you have a very, very good night. Bye-bye, all.